Let's build Aemond Targaryen from House of the Dragon and Dungeons & Dragons. Aemond is intense, disciplined, and driven by legacy and vengeance. He's a skilled fighter, a noble heir, and a dragon rider, so we're going to reflect all of that in this build. Start with Fighter as your class, and choose the Eldritch Knight subclass. Aemond is clearly a master of weaponry, but he also has a connection to something deeper and more arcane, his bond with his dragon, Vagar. Eldritch Knight lets us combine swordsmanship with a bit of magic, just like Aemond's power feels ancient and formidable. For race, go with half-elf. This choice gives him a noble and slightly otherworldly air, representing both his Targaryen bloodline and the political expectations that surround him. It also boosts charisma and grants versatility with skills, which fits a character raised in a royal court. Use the noble background. Aemond was raised to be elite, trained from a young age, and burdened with duty. This background gives him proficiency in history and persuasion, and positions him as someone who understands politics, legacy, and tradition. Now let's build out his ability scores using point buy. Start with 15 strength and boost it to 16 with your racial bonus. He's physically powerful and trained in heavy weaponry. Put 14 constitution, because he's incredibly tough and rarely backs down from a fight. Then 13 dexterity, because he's not acrobatic, but still trained in martial technique and reaction. Give him 12 intelligence to support his spellcasting and show that he's calculating and strategic. Wisdom at 10 reflects decent perception, but he's still blinded by pride sometimes. Charisma also starts at 10, bumped to 12 with the racial bonus. He's cold and commanding, but not charming. For skills, choose athletics to reflect his martial training, intimidation for his powerful presence, arcana for his connection to ancient powers, and history because he knows where he comes from and what's at stake. In combat, focus on melee attacks with your longsword and shield. Use spells like Shield, Magic Missile, or Absorb elements to reflect his quick thinking and control over battle. As he levels up, use fire spells to echo his connection to dragons and destruction. When role-playing Aemond, lean into his sense of control, his resentment, and his hunger for power. He's constantly trying to prove himself to his family, his enemies, and maybe even to his dragon. He's serious, focused, and unafraid to confront danger head-on. And that's how you build Aemond Targaryen in D&D. Would you add anything different to capture his inner fire?